7 months ago, I made a video about Black Ops 2 on Steam, and I explained how dangerous it is, with hackers who can hijack your PC, implant some virus and execute commands that could destroy your PC. Because of that, some people look for alternatives and see Microsoft Store has a good option. But the big question is this version active? Is also safe to play? So in this video, I'll show you if it's worth playing Black Ops 2 but on Microsoft Store version. Black Ops 2 on Microsoft Store was released almost 2 years ago, and despite it's an old game, this version was rebuilt with a different system and different network. And just remind you, this version doesn't have cross-platform with Steam. About multiplayer, only 4 to 10 players are online per day, but no one is playing. I tried to find a match, but it's completely dead, so the only option is play with bots, but also no one is playing Steam version, because after I released the video, Black Ops 2 multiplayer Steam servers have been down, and since then it didn't come back again. About DLCs, the thing I don't understand about Microsoft Store version is the DLC is already included in this game, but they are locked, and the only way to unlock them is obviously is by DLCs. Now, whether this version is safe or not, since this version was rebuilt, some people might think it's safe to play, but unfortunately it's not. I searched posts in the forums about this version, and the people say in the rarest case when they have found players, they found hackers, because despite this version was rebuilt, almost all Call of Duty from Microsoft Store still use a pay-to-play matchmaking system, so it's very easy to bypass. The biggest proof is the World War II, which I already made a video about it. It was released alongside Black Ops 2, and 10 months later, World War II was released for PC Game Pass, and we thought it was safe, but actually it's not. So if this version goes to PC Game Pass, it has a high chance to start appearing a wave of RCE attacks. Other thing is, even though the Steam version has problems, it supports community launchers, for example Plutonium Black Ops 2, the most popular Call of Duty community launcher. The launch includes all DLC maps, works with several browsers, stays active every day with diverse game modes, and also is safe to play. But the Microsoft Store version doesn't support this launch because, like I said, it was rebuilt with a different system and a different network, and to find the photo location is difficult because Microsoft Store doesn't show the photo location because the files are hidden, and to find manually I have to grant a user permission. Now, the zombie mode, to my surprise, have 10 to 40 players online per day, but only 1 to 5, and so rare case 10 people are playing, mostly between transit and town, but so rare case you can find DLC lobbies. I was very lucky to find a full Die Rise lobby. The upside about zombies is like a Steam version, the matchmaking is good, you can find matches quickly despite the non-existing player count, and despite it runs in P2P, I played more than 100 hours on the Steam version and I didn't feel unsafe to play, and there are no reports about hackers and zombies, so the Microsoft Store works in the same way. Now, the downside is obviously find the players, because you don't gonna buy a game just to play with only 4 players. In comparison, the Steam version has 100 people play zombies per day. The only way to find players in this version is if you like to do achievements like me and go to True Achievements, where you find gaming sessions made by people looking for achievements. Now, the Steam version, there are a lot of people for any region in the forums who wants to play not only for achievements, Easter eggs, but also for fun. And the biggest downside is, like multiplayer, the zombies on Steam also supports Plutonium with a lot of active servers every day, including all DLC maps, as an option to add modes, and also modded servers, where you can play, for example, Origins but with all players, with all packs, etc., while Microsoft Store doesn't. About the price, it's exactly the same price as the Steam version, $60 and $19.79 on sales, very expensive for a 40 years old game. The only advantage of the Microsoft Store is the Microsoft Rewards, where you earn points playing games or doing quests and then can convert them into money, getting discounts, or even buy the game at full price but with points. But honestly, I don't recommend you spend your points for this game. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on Microsoft Store is completely dead. It has no existing player counts, even in multiplayer and zombies, and despite it works with a different system and network, the multiplayer is not safe and doesn't support community launcher. As a result, I do not recommend play this version. I recommend the Steam version because it supports community launchers with an active community, serves active every day, etc. So that's the current state of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on Microsoft Store. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you have suggestions to revisit and review an old or a better game, drop in the comments. Thanks to watch and I'll see you in the next one.